Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So sorry it's a little loud, but we're gonna have a cookout today. We're actually gonna make some steaks, grilled chicken, like the drumsticks, and a cocktail and pasta and salad and veggies. So it's just it's Saturday. I thought it was Sunday, so I actually cleaned the whole house today thinking it was Sunday, but it's Saturday. But it's a good thing because it's already over with. So tomorrow I don't have to do nothing. But this is the steaks we're gonna cook. This is top sirloin, boneless from Costco. So it's the Kirkland, and it was $30 for 3 pounds, 3.2 pounds. So I don't know if that's cheap or not, but Costco's meat and Albertson's meat is so good. So this is the shrimp we're gonna use for a shrimp cocktail. It's Mexican style shrimp cocktail. So this is gonna be the wild Argentinian red shrimp. So I don't know how much this was, but the shrimp is amazing. Not a lot is in here. I thought a lot more was gonna be in here, but it's so good. I know I've bought this before. It's really clean. The tail is off. So this is what they look like right here. I still go back and make sure like it's super clean because, you know, sometimes they miss a spot or two. So I still go back and clean them even though they're clean, but they're pretty clean. And yeah, they look pretty good. So and we're also gonna make some pasta. I follow this Instagram page. I think I'm gonna post her down below, but she made this pasta that looks so good, so we're gonna do that. And for the shrimp cocktail, this is what I use soy sauce, Louisiana. I make my shrimp cocktail with ketchup. I know a lot of people don't like ketchup shrimp cocktail, but that's how I make it. It comes out pretty good, but you could actually, you know, use whatever. I'm just showing you what we're making. Really not like, you know, like a chef or anything, but just to show you what we're making. And these are my veggies, so you can put whatever veggies, of course. I do put aguacate, but I only put it like in the end because I don't like to mix it with it because then it gets all like mushy, you know what I mean? So I just put it like individual and everybody, whoever is eating it. So I put cucumber. I love cucumber, jalapenos, onions. I use red onions or purple or whatever, tomatoes, and lots of cilantro. I know a lot of people don't like cilantro, which I just don't get it, but I love cilantro. Anything that goes with cilantro, I will put a lot of it in. And then I forgot to buy real limes, but I have this, so hopefully this. I really don't like this. It tastes too artificial to me, but I'm gonna have to use it because I forgot to buy limes. I have lemons, but I don't have limes, so I'm gonna put a little bit of this, just, you know, so I could mix up. So yeah, so that's what I am going to do today. And then right now I'll show you guys my pasta. And we're not like pro barbecuers, but once in a while we do get to barbecue because it's so good. And I'm gonna saute these steaks with soy sauce and garlic salt because I love soy sauce and garlic salt. But yes. Okay, so I'm gonna grill this outside because I bought these chilies, this hot chili from Costco, and you usually like get them already roasted at Albertsons. I don't know why I didn't do that, but I bought these at Costco because they just look so good and I was like hungry. So welcome back to my channel. So today is Monday and I was like trying to figure out what to make for dinner, and then I was like, you know what if we try to make chicken cordon bleu? I haven't made this in a long time. It is not like the best recipe, but it's easy, it's fast, and it's really good. So if like you're interested in just having a fast, easy like recipe, like I suggest you know, sometimes you just look for stuff to make, you know what I mean? I'm wearing, I think I wore this before, but this is my daughter's t-shirt. I'm like totally kind of bumming it, like, because I don't know, I've been having really bad anxiety at night to where I can't breathe. Like I literally feel like my head is detached from my body and the breathing here is not going to my heart. So weird. So I know it's my anxiety. I get anxiety attacks, panic attacks, and I've been getting them at night lately. So my older son just went through a whole situation at his work. You know, some guy went and shot somebody in front of him, and it was like giving me anxiety, and he's in Dallas. So that's why I wanted to come here and make a little video to just get my mind off of things. And I actually enjoy doing this, you know, I really do. So, you know, here I am. So we are going to do, the chicken that I bought is the chicken breast from Costco. So basically, other than like a couple ingredients, everything's like pretty much from Costco's. So I always buy the Kirkland's. It's kind of still. So this is the chicken that I buy. It's the Kirkland's chicken breast, and I love it. Like it's so cheap, and you get a lot of chicken. You know what I mean? I think it's like 2 pouches per chicken. I mean per pack. Sorry. So yeah, so it's not bad. I actually really like their chicken. I've only experienced bad chicken from Costco's once a very long time ago, but to be honest with you, I think it was my fault because I went to Costco's and then I think I went somewhere else afterwards and I left it out, you know, in my car. So, and it gets so hot here, so I think that's what happened, to be honest with you. But yeah, the chicken, you know when your chicken's good and when it's not. But for the most part, it's also always really good. So we also have some ham. This I got at Albertsons. It doesn't really matter what ham you buy, obviously, you know what I mean. But this is a ham that I buy. The kids love it. It's the honey ham. You know, I use it for their eggs in the morning, and you know, for their sandwiches when they're in the mood for sandwiches and stuff like that. For the cheese, I'm just gonna use this one. I had this in my other video. This is what I used. I don't remember for what, but I use this for quesadillas, everything like that. And it is like the Mexican style cheese. So if you don't like that taste or whatever, just use mozzarella. Mozzarella is really good with cordon bleu, but this is actually really good. So I do suggest this cheese even if you're just making the quesadillas. It's super easy and delicious. Actually, I had a quesadilla, a little tiny one, earlier today because I was craving it. I do put spinach on my cordon bleu. I just like to see green in there somewhere. It makes me feel like I'm eating healthy. But this is actually the super green blend. So it has, you know, baby spinach and a little bit of kale. So that's what this is gonna have. And then some onions. I always like to sprinkle, like, you know, these onions on top. And then we're just gonna like, you could bread it with like, you know, the breadcrumbs that they sell for like the meatloaf and stuff. I never use that. Like for the meatloaf, I use like real bread, and not real, well, I know that's real bread, but I just like crumble it up myself. And then this is just really flour, all-purpose flour with what's it called, pepper and a little bit of salt. So I'm gonna add more pepper, but I'm gonna add a tiny bit of garlic salt because I use garlic salt for pretty much everything. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna use. This is the garlic salt that I use. Of course, it's not just garlic salt. It has parsley in it. It's so good. If you know, I get it from I go through these a lot. This is what I use for everything. I get these at Costco's, super cheap. Like, well, not super cheap, but a lot cheaper than you would get it like at a grocery store. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna mix everything up, cut everything up, and then I'll be back on the sides. I don't know if I said this, but I'm gonna make scallop potatoes and then some veggies from Costco. Oh, I'm also watching Sex and the City. I don't know how I feel about it. Not Sex and the City just like that. I just started. I'm like literally like an episode. I'm on season 1, episode like 5 or something. I think I like it. I don't know. I just feel like I miss Samantha a little bit, of course, and Big. You know, it was kind of like a downer. I don't like to watch shows that are sad. I mean, it does have comedy, of course, and entertainment in it, but when I get like anxiety, because then I start feeling sad and then I start crying, obviously, like I've been crying. But so far it's okay, you know what I mean? I just miss a lot of what used to be with Sex and the City, but I also forgot a lot that happened because I haven't seen it in years. So let's see how it goes. You know, if you've watch Just Like That, let me know if it gets better or not. But I'm actually enjoying it and something to watch, so I'm super excited about that. Alright guys, I'm back. So I already cut up my chicken in half. I kind of pounded it. I don't have those little smashers. I don't know what happened to mine, but I just did it with a knife. I just like hit it and then I cut a little bit of slices like through the chicken. So here's my ham. I like using this ham because I don't like thick ham on my cordon bleu for some reason. I just like, you know, just a little bit. And then here is the cheese. So I'm not gonna put too much cheese because everybody here is lactose. So I'm not even, like, I put egg, you know, I dip it in the egg and then with the flour and stuff. I forgot to say that earlier, but just a little bit because they're gonna take lactate, but you know, it still kind of affects my people. Oops, you know what I forgot? Sorry. Let me wash my hands because I totally forgot I do put what's it called, spinach and arugula and stuff like that. Oops, sorry, I'm making a mess over here. So I do put some green in there. You don't have to. I know a lot of people don't. I don't know if anybody does, but I like it to look a little greenish, you know. And then we are going to, you know, make it like a little sandwich, and then we're just gonna dip it into the, I should show what I'm doing. I'm making a mess because I had messed up on the first one, so it kind of like threw me off, but I just put it in the little mix and this is what it looks like. It looks like a sandwich, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my little pot over here. I'll show you what it looks like before I put it into the oven. Sorry again, I just made a mess, but you know, we're here already, and I just wanted to show you what I do and how easy it is, and then how yummy it's gonna come out. Okay, so this is what it looks like before I put it in. I'm gonna cover it up for like 15 minutes and then I'm gonna take it off and then let it cook for another 30. Well, I'm lying, another 20, and see how it is. We're gonna check it out. So my oven is ready, so I'm gonna start getting my scallop potatoes ready to put in there as well. Those are done a little bit faster, so we're good. Then we'll go on to our veggies, so we're almost done. Hey guys, so I'm back. Let me turn down the TV. So we're gonna do our scallop potatoes. So mine might be a little bit different than everybody makes them, and they might not be the most professional, but I just wanted to show you how I make mine. So this is the butter that I use. I'll show you right now what I'm doing after. But yeah, so I already did my chicken. So before, I didn't show you guys this, but I did wash my chicken. I did cut it up and I did kind of mash it and did little slices, and then I prepared it. So you guys didn't see that because I was like, I make a mess, so I didn't want to give anybody anxiety, you know what I mean? So sorry I look crazy. My hair is really needs to get done, and I have an appointment on Thursday, thank God, so I could be back to normal. But let me pick it up and then wash my hands because it's like driving me crazy, and it's like It's all over the place. So sorry about my hair. My hair looks crazy because I haven't had it done. So I really don't fix it because there's no point because it looks really bad. It's like already lost its color, and then like, yeah, it really needs to get done. So that's why I look crazy. Plus I'm not going anywhere, but I do want to do this like little video with you guys. So yeah, so let's get to it. So this is again the butter that I use. I kind of like eyeball it, to be honest with you. I did like 2 tablespoons, maybe more than that, and then I just let the butter melt like so, and then we wait a little bit and then we add our flour. So basically scalloped potatoes are super easy. Like my first time was literally like maybe a month ago ever making scalloped potatoes, and I'm so glad I did because it's such a fun, yummy side dish and easy. So I do need to buy more baking pans because we were living with my mom for a little bit and I left a lot of stuff over there and it's like in storage, and yeah, so for me to find it, it's gonna be kind of a mess. Plus those were already like super old. I do need new pots as well, so hopefully maybe Christmas time I could get some, you know, new ones. So I'm gonna add my flour. This, I eyeball it, seriously. It's probably the worst thing you could do, but you know, I'll put the recipe that I got it from down under, so if you guys really want the actual, it's supposed to be like half a cup, I believe, and then you just mix it up, and then we're gonna add our half and half. So this is the half and half I just buy whatever is available because sometimes we don't have half and half at the stores, which is crazy. But yeah, sometimes like it's kind of hard to find. So yeah, and then like you could add cheese. I'm just gonna again add a tiny bit of cheese. I know this is dairy too. Okay, I'm so sorry. My camera was full of memory. I need to buy a new memory card, to be honest with you. I only have one. We had 2 and then one messed up and I'm making a mess. But yeah, so I'm just gonna whisk it like so and let it get a little creamy. So these are my potatoes. So I like literally just washed them really good, and then I peeled them, and then I washed them again, and then I just sliced them in really small slices. I did put a little bit of this garlic salt already just so it could get, you know, suck it in a little bit. I really do love this. Salt, and then just a little bit of salt. I usually use Himalayan salt, but to be honest with you, they broke my my salt shaker, so that's another thing I need to get. I need to like restock on so many things. So yeah, so we're just kind of waiting on our little half and half, and we are almost done. These are super easy, guys. Like I really suggest like you make them because they're so easy and good. I mean, of course there's like other kinds. So this is all I do. You just, you know, put this over, and yeah, I mean, it's not the best of stirring, but it's okay. It'll melt into what it needs to melt to. And then I do put a tiny bit of paprika just on the top to give it a little bit of color and a little bit of heat. See? And they're so yummy. I just love them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put them next to our chicken, and then I'll show you which veggies I'm gonna use. I'm just gonna use the frozen veggies from Costco's because they're so easy and stuff like that. So yeah, so super easy, quick meal, okay? And it's gonna be so yummy. Super excited about it. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry. So I know everybody's lactose here in this house, and I know butter and I know all of that is dairy, trust me, but you know, they could eat a little bit, so I don't want to add too much cheese on top of all the dairy that I already used. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna add a little bit on top of the potatoes when they're almost done, so it could be a little bit cheesy. I don't really like cheesy stuff like that. Like I could eat cheese, but I'm not like a cheese connoisseur, you know what I mean? Like the only time I like a little bit more cheese is maybe on pizza, and once in a while I get a cheeseburger, but usually I try to do the no cheese because it really doesn't do much for me, you know what I mean? And what else I eat? Oh, and of course some quesadillas and enchiladas. Well, maybe I do eat a lot of cheese because I just named like 50 plates. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna do, and then I'll show you guys the veggies that I use for, because it's so easy, you know what I mean? And when you have down days where you don't know what to make, but you don't want to buy fast food and stuff like that, make something quick like this. I just look up recipes and stuff like that, and it also helps your mind, like, you know, release. I did the Peloton today for like, I'm not gonna lie, it was like 20 minutes. It was a very low impact, and I don't even think I burned like 50 calories, but it really helped me mentally, you know what I mean? I'm gonna try to do yoga in a little bit. Yoga helps me out so much because I'm just scared to go to sleep. I have sleep apnea as well because of my anxiety, and then like I get scared to go to sleep, so I force myself not to go to sleep, so then I don't sleep, and then the next day it's worse. So there's a lot going on with me that I need to work on, but you know, thankfully, you know, we're blessed and stuff like that, and nothing major, you know what I mean? It's things that I could fix. It's just that I could probably try to control. So yeah, so I'm very thankful, but I'm thankful to be able to do this video because it's kind of fun, you know, it gets my mind off and helps me out so much. All right, so these are the veggies we're gonna do from Costco's again. So yeah, I was thinking about broccoli and stuff like that, but I was like, no, I'm kind of in the mood for these. I don't know why. I like it with like pepper. I eat everything with pepper, but these are so good. Yeah, and they were super cheap. I wish I had the prices for you guys. Actually, I thought I had my receipt because we do the little fetch thing, but I don't know where that's at. So I'm just gonna like steam some veggies, and you guys know what that is. I mean, these are like already pretty much pre-made. So we're just gonna heat those up, and then I'll show you the final results. Just making some sopita for my kids because the little ones don't really eat chicken like that. To be honest with you, I don't know if they've ever tasted chicken cordon bleu, but we'll see. They tasted the box one, but that one's way crunchier and stuff like that. Mine is, you know, it's just a tiny bit breaded, and that's the way I like it, and I like to taste more of chicken. I wasn't gonna bread it at all, but just a little bread is okay, you know what I mean? But yeah, so that's what we're looking at right now. I am on the episode where Miranda loses her phone, and she doesn't know, like, I think her name is Shay's number, like her new girlfriend, but like I just found out my husband's phone number by heart. Like I didn't know it, you know what I mean? And I was like, maybe it's good to know it because, you know, you lose your phone and stuff like that. So I think she feels bad because she doesn't know the phone number, but I like literally just like don't know anybody's number, so that's kind of scary. But yeah, so I'll be back. Okay, so here is my finished product. Here's the chicken and the veggies and then the potatoes. So right now we'll do a little taste test to see how it is. It looks pretty yummy, so hopefully it tastes like it looks. Well, it might be looking a little crazy, but I'm sure it's good. So we'll be back. Okay, so we sat down to eat, and let's do a taste test. See how it is. How's it? Just kidding.
We're good.
Yeah, the potatoes are a hit. Now let's pray for the chicken to be good. Yeah, it is actually good. It's easy, good, fast meal.
I haven't had cordon bleu.
I know.
Do well. Like homemade.
Yeah, I told him about the Costco's one, which is so good, but I forgot to buy it this time. I don't know if they have it anymore because they usually like stop selling stuff that is good. I don't know why, or maybe they just move it, but this is really good.